So, the plan for attack, I think, today is to see if we can try to correlate and see how many abandoned systems actually will either give upgrades or interesting artifacts. Two, three, four, five, and a moon. So let's go there. And I wish I had the ability to see the economy with the living ships. Somehow, some way, they've got to add that functionality in because it's really a pain to have to swap out ships all the time. For this precise reason that it takes a little while for my ship to sometimes load in. Or my freighter, I mean. Not a huge deal, but a little bit frustrating sometimes. Okay, sorry, had to answer a message on PSN. Just 'cause that's the way it goes. And of course I've got a call, so give me just a second. Gentlemen, how you doing? Just sorry, of course had a phone call there. Just when I start playing, you know. Okay, today is one of those, I say, boring kind of days. I'm trying to correlate if, in fact, I start seeing some oddball higher percentages of upgrades or artifacts or something like that. Hey, you Mr. Matt. Doing all right. Just working a lot. Haven't seen you online in a while, or else I would have hit you up. Working a lot of afternoons, though, so I get home and I'm like burying my head in No Man's Sky or that new game, Journey to the Savage Planet, which is actually a very fun game. All kinds of weird puzzles and actually very, very fun. Because that one you really have to kind of think out of the box to get around the worlds until you find a shortcut or find a teleporter. Rubble of the first spawn again. Yeah, they got me working a lot of afternoons and evenings now. Could have swore at one point I got a gift from one of these. I don't remember. I think I flew through it or something like that, and maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, nothing's making real sense in regards to the ability to find stuff yet. I mean, in my mind, from what I'm seeing is, yeah, I played the other day for a little bit. Okay. There's one egg. Ooh, even an S-class. Cool. Yeah, I'm currently in a abandoned system. Yep. Yeah, I played Hunter the other day for a little bit. But, you know, when it comes down to it, it's just the aiming in that game just drives me batty. It's like the controls for that Colossus game, Mike, if you're still there, because that really, you know, it's all over the place when it's not supposed to be, or when it shouldn't be anyway. You know, like trying to shoot pool with a rope. It's not working real well. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Gim and Mike. Yeah, it just is not conducive to the whole point of the game. Yeah, that night was painful for you, man. Oh my God, that was brutal. I mean, you know, and it's one thing for it to be brutal, but you could tell that no matter what you did, the character just wasn't doing what it should have been. And I'm kind of curious to see if that changes in the easier levels. Uh-oh. Boy, I don't know. That's, oh my God, that's got to be like a 0.01% trophy, you know? That had better be a platinum trophy, because, shoot, how long did that take you? That took you like an hour, and you're a flipping gaming pro, you know? You got the controls down. You know what you're doing. It's just, man. Okay, how far away are we? Once I can't really see all the planets, then I usually turn around. Yeah, Child of Helios. Yeah, I would imagine it's extremely rare because, you know, literally can't jump. And falling off every single time you try to jump because it won't grab. You know, you know, they've got to change. They've got to have the um, easier versions of that game, the easier levels have to be a whole lot better to grab, because if it's doing that same thing on easy and maybe just not killing you quite so easy, that would suck. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. That's a big jellyfish. And bonk. Yeah, that's flipping massive. Okay, what are we looking at for? Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, hard is hard though. I mean, it's such a complex topic. What do they mean by hard? Is it, character based or control based, or longevity or health based, or what? Yeah. Tricky call out. I wonder when we're going to get economy scanners in No Man's Sky for living ships. That's the one thing that I'm finding frustrating about the update here. I like the update. Besides, it's got some very interesting add-ons that were actually pretty impressive. Really impressive. But trouble is that when I want to do scans or when I want to do jumps to other systems, I have to jump out of my living ship and go to a exotic that I've got loaded out real well. So it makes it a little difficult for the doing what I'm trying to do here by correlating things. Hey Mike, have you played Journey to the Savage Planet yet? I think you'd like it. It's got some pretty tricky things that I can't do. Okay, so this is one of the abandoned systems, and I think this is the second or third time that I've seen one of the relic gates. And from what I remember, they were all in abandoned planets, but it's hard to say whether that was, that's completely true or not. Let's try that again. Oh, gee. Okay, so I don't want to spend the time doing these the locations, though. Sorry to say, Mike, I just love flipping bopping around. So southwest, 700,000 light years. Yeah, it's real fun. The puzzles and the bosses. I got a couple more bosses I have to fight yet. There's some that are electrified, jumping type puzzles that I have to do. way east. $100,000 light year, nearly a million light years. Okay, now what was the system? Derp. Okay, the system was, or is, power generation wealthy. Yep. Yeah, there's a crab in there. That is a real pain in the butt. You got to do the jumps just right and the ducking just right. And you're on pillars over lava and all that wonderful stuff. That's a bit tricky to get beyond that. But that's a key one, because that's like to get beyond that, you've got one of your weapons upgrades is right there, and then one of the teleporters to get further is right there too. So it's really, you gotta get by that boss. Actually, you gotta get by every single one of them to advance. But some of the things that you can, if you're creative and you take a chance on some of the pathways that you go by, you can kind of get around some of that stuff. But it's tricky. Thing is, I'm trying to figure out what kind of a place you have to, or what kind of a system you have to go to get the maximum 3 eggs. There's only been a few that I've been to that have 3, and not, I can't repeat that. I haven't figured out what the defining factor is to get to those, or to, whether it's a system economy, or production basis economy, or level economy, or life form, or abandoned, or what. Nothing makes sense yet. I've got clues or little suspicions, but nothing really is blatant yet. Not like the S-class stuff, where if you went to a GAC high-tech, high-level economy, you were almost guaranteed to see, for a little while there, you're almost guaranteed to see a S-class. Alright. Viking loot. What is Viking loot? There's some cursed objects that I've gotten. I'm kind of wondering how that plays out, if you can actually, if it is an actual curse. Kind of curious to see how that plays out. Okay, we got a lot of traders. sell. Have anything else to sell? Nope. You know, the simple fact that I'm creative changes a lot of things, but you know, trying to find this stuff and getting correlation without having to take forever and spend a lot, you know. It's nice to be able to provide people with hints or answers or something like that, you know, but problem is they've changed enough where the gameplay is different. Because I know for a fact Mary Lizzie was saying that when I'm doing the living ship search, I can reject the ships that I don't like. I guess that is almost impossible to do in normal mode or anything else other than creative. So that's a big negative, which is a bummer. You know. Ooh. I like the different colored squids now. They are pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Do we have any goodies to give anybody else? Nope. Actually, what I'm going to do is I want to put those over there. Because I don't necessarily want to put them in this ship. What do we got for a mission? Is this more? Okay. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't want to. Or do I? Actually, I think I will. Why did it abandon that? I don't understand. Why is it allowing me to exit? Something's wrong. This SKS Legolas person is not ready, so that kind of is screwing us up. There we go. Alright. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. That's better. I sure wish it would give you more flipping Quicksilver if you're, joining people and whatnot. That would make sense, but no. Coordinates marked. Spamming the living crap out of my button and it won't let me land. Come on. Come on, let me land. Let me land. Come on. Bang, 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 bang. Gah. Brutal, man. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, I understand that. It's the fourth time you said, the third time you said that, so. Fourth time. Might as well grab a knowledge stone while we're right here. Come on, let me land, let me land, let me land, let me land, let me land. Oi. I'm not seeing any hazardous fauna. There it is. Beauty. Any more over here? Why are you constructing a Colossus Geobay? That makes no sense. Not going to be here long enough to appreciate that. Silly kids. Well, that was quick and easy. Whose ship is that? Sermiad. Who is Sermiad? Who are you? Yeah. Okay, now let's go and mess with people. Was there any more mission things? No, that was it. No more community missions, so. I already selected current system. And I'm a derp. Hey, it'll actually let me land. Unbelievable. Crazy. And what is this we have over here? I wonder if they're ever going to let us. Evidently not. Oh well. Come on, steer like a spaceship, not a whale. Oi, I tell ya. Yeah. And I gotta check my messages because there was something that nope. Let's get out of the system. Life form. Seeing as that's all you got, is you've got choice between life form and abandon. That's why I'm kind of poking my stick at the abandoned locations, because that's really the only determining factor that we have available. That's why I'm kind of thinking the abandoned systems might be possibly a big deal. Well, in creative anyway. Doesn't really mean anything, but you know, might as well poke the stick at it. Poke it with a stick, see what comes up. Bit of a boring stream, I know, but research is like that. Happy, joy. Yeah. Good way to prepare for a nap, anyway. Not really making any sense with anything, really. Because you know I'm not getting squat. What did Pimpin say? He said possibly G8 and F6 systems. Let's see if we can't find something like that. Alright, we've got to do something about the ship, because I can't go anywhere with this thing. G8 or F6. Okay, we've got almost everything we need there. One more neural assembly. Hey, Grammy, how you doing? G8 or F6? G8 or F6? F9, F9, F8, F3, F5, F7, F5, F0, F5, PF, F8. Yeah, that's kind of my mental state too. Like, meh. Yeah, let's see if Star Class has anything to do with it. Pulsing heart node, sweet. Okay, evolve, evolve, evolve. Bingo. That should make it much more fun. We've got all of our heart there. All the heart there, so that's as much as we can do with that. So we just got to get a neural assembly. I'll do neural assemblies over here. We could do more screen suppressors over there. Nope. I don't have anything on. Well, let's get rid of that thing. We don't need ferret dust. Don't need that. That's all you got, man. Okay. Not correlating. Not seeing any improvement. How far out are we? Still got a little ways to go yet. Got a few encounters, but nothing massive. No. Let's see what that does, if anything. To me, it almost seems like the more upgrades you got, the harder it is to find anything. Kind of seems that way. Torrid caustic. Hey, Tommy. What is happening? Vermilion globe. Nearly midnight there, man. Ish. Sorta. Maybe. Okay, what do we got for top speed here? .546. How about maneuverability? Still steers like a whale. Yeah, at least it lands occasionally. Let's go off in this direction. Yay, no camera shake. Yeehaw. Problem is, what I need to do is I need to correlate this with the same ship every single time, and I've just got no patience to do that. Because if it is, in fact, easier to find upgrades when you don't have any, it's more of a pain in the butt to try to jump systems and all that wonderful stuff because you don't have any upgrades. Which would be a dick move, but you know. Make it very irritating to have to do that. It's bad enough doing it already. But this is better now that I've got 1800 hyperdrive. Makes it slightly easier. And we'll go for, oh geez, we're already over an hour already. Crazy. Yeah, I wish there were economy scanners and that kind of stuff available for the living ships, because I don't like to have to jump ships. I like to just go. Nope, nothing. How many do we have? 23.6. How many 108,000 nanites. Hey, you Mike Young. Just trying to correlate, make any sense out of these living ship upgrade silliness. Trying to figure out if there's any easy way to do this, because it's pretty much endless warping around systems instead of doing like the purchase for the S-Class stuff. Not like I'm ever going to buy any of that stuff. Decorating landscape for bases. Nah. Nope, no thanks. That's going a heck of a lot slower than it was for that living eggs, or the... I'll tell you, a lot faster for the eggs. Well, what do we want to do now? What do you think, Mike Young? You want to go ship shopping? Well, yeah, but I mean, that doesn't mean it wouldn't be interesting. See if they've done anything else yet. Make it at least slightly of a, slightly more interesting of a stream. Because wandering around aimlessly is pretty darn boring. I've really got to tear this yeah, exactly. I got to tear my controller apart. The way that they're set up is they've got a bunch of hall sensors in them that can be confused if there's any particulate in there that's metallic, or their zero point in the calibration is screwy. And I've had a couple, like the last 3 controllers that I've gotten, their zero drift has drifted enough where they just randomly go in different directions. The same direction every time, but randomly go in a direction. And that's where you get a lot of release from. gotta jump to a different system. That's not far-fetched. What you might need is uh, an adapter to change the signals to something that the Commodore 64 would appreciate, but it's not something that's impossible. Yeah, you'd need like a USB to RS-232 signal converter kind of thing, or whatever that input is based on. Yeah. It's basically the same thing as what I have already. Yeah. Yep, I hear you. See, this is a nice thing about creatives. You can say, nope, don't like it. And away you go. The one thing I don't like about these living ships is they really don't maneuver at all. They're like trying to fly a whale. Well, Mike Young, the thing is it's easy enough to depending on what format of difficulty you're playing, it wouldn't be a big deal for you to be given an egg. I like sleek ships. Yeah, I would have thought so too. That's what I was really hoping for, but nope. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm not one to really like grinding at all either. That's why I play creative. I don't want to have to grind at all. Yeah, if it's not a big deal to you. Now me, that's the same, I was doing the whole base building thing for a while. I had some really nice bases and that kind of thing, but it got to the point where I just threw my base together in my freighter call it good, and I've really not done anything with it. I find it more entertaining to just screw around and not have to be locked into a routine. Eh, 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 eh. Ooh, what is this? I've got one of those. Pretty though. Green and silver. That's kind of neat. But I have one. So, whoop, you gotta reject it. Okay, now where is my ship? There goes that stupid controller going, flipping to the left a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I always check. With either the light or the sun in photo mode. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, problem is I've got that. I've had that happen with the last couple of controllers that I've bought that were less than 6 months old. So, and I play No Man's Sky, so I don't abuse them. There's, you know. Nope. And they were trying to tell me at the GameStop, well, you're abusing your controllers. The only reason that I abuse them is because they're already doing that. And it's like I tap them so that they, maybe if there's particulate stuck on the hall sensors, that it will recalibrate or allow itself to zero itself out. Maybe, but it doesn't change nothing. So, yeah. Yeah, nope, I've had to buy a couple of them. And silly thing is, the last two have done the same exact thing. Moved to the left for no reason whatsoever. So, really trying to talk myself into getting one of the aftermarket ones just to see. Yeah, that's probably what I should do, is buy another cable and just use it as a wired controller to see if that changes it at all. Oh, great. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Ah. Yeah, there's supposed to be a lot less lag if you use them wired. Nah. I gotta admit, it's gonna take a heck of an awesome one for me to change ships, but you know, possibility does exist. You know, I suppose I could use my phone because I've got a Sony phone that can tie right into my PS4 directly. But I'm too lazy to do that. Ooh, that's kind of neat. It's a bit more vibrant colors. Yeah. Yeah, very true. Be neat if we could actually mod the colors on these ships. I think that'd be awesome. Well, I wonder if it's going to give me a different system now. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't want to have to continue to, you know, if I decide to change ships, I want to be able to pull a component directly off the ship. I don't want to have to break it down at all. I want to just be able to swap it out. Bother with a flipping trader right now. Hello. This isn't intergalactic eBay. Yep. Nope. Yeah, it's got everything on it, but nah. Not quite special enough. Yeah. Meh. Let me go. Come on. Ooh, look at the colors on that one. Yeah, it's still just pinkish. Just looks dark red. Have to call it the Red Rocket. Sorry. Can't help it. Matter of fact, when I get back to my ship, I might have to rename one of my red ships the Red Rocket. Just because. Come on, come on. There you go. Eh. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Mike. Kind of thinking about some dinner time myself. Come on, valet. Park it like you know how to park. Alright, where did it go? Nope. Alright. I have not seen anything that I'm slightly interested in. Some interesting colors, but nothing outstanding. So I think we're going to put the egg back in the freighter. And let's go off in some other direction. Let's go there. Anybody else online right now? Nope, just me. Okay. What is a contoured planet? I don't know. Remember what a contoured planet. Oh, okay, cool. I know it was an exotic, but remember what it was. I mean, 500 for a speed and a turn, where the living ship that I got is like 80. Really? For the work you have to do to get one of the living ships, you would think it would be fantastic, but nope. cadmium. Is cadmium worth nowadays? 234? Not worth it. Have any algae? Cable pod. Yeah, I can't get anything from that. Oh well. Question is, will we see anything in a standard ship? I think we do, but I don't think we get any eggs, which is fine. Getting pretty hungry out. I think I might have to go put some chicken in the oven. And then maybe come back and play some Journey to the Savage Planet. For something a little bit different, change of pace. That, or I could play some Sniper Elite 4. Bit violent, but it is what it is. Or should I do some chicken noodle soup? I don't know. Somehow I got to get off of this flippin' mission that still thinks that I'm involved in. Keeps it telling me that the SKS Legoless person is in a mission with me, and that's not true. So, you know. Well, and I think at that I'm going to probably call it a stream. I'll probably be back on in half hour, 45 minutes maybe. Because I got to get some food in my belly. Unless, of course, somebody else is going to stream. That's fine. And that would be pretty awesome, though, really. So, y'all have a good day, and talk at you later. Probably Richard popping in. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.